Our southeastern neighbor, Rhode Island's three-phase plan to reopen the economy there is already underway. 22 News reporter Mike Masciadrelli is live in Westerly, Rhode Island tonight with how COVID-19 will impact your vacation there this summer.
Rhode Island has far fewer COVID cases and deaths than Massachusetts, so they've already begun to reopen their economy. But if you're planning any trips here this summer, be prepared for a completely different vacation experience. Rhode Island beaches are one of the most popular summer tourist attractions in New England.
We come here all summer and all winter. We walk the beach all winter. And everything's been impacted. Everything's going to change.
Changes are already being implemented at retail stores and restaurants to meet the state's Phase 1 guidelines. This includes retail stores restricting the number of customers inside. But the Ocean Community Chamber of Commerce told 22 News many Westerly businesses are weighing the decision as to whether to reopen at all.
Clearly, if it's deemed that it's a money-losing proposition, then they have to be making the tough decision, which none of them want to make, which in some cases could be that they do not open at all.
Rhode Island did open some state parks over the weekend, but the MISQUANICUT state beach is still closed and will be until Phase 2 is implemented. Now you can still walk the town beaches here in Westerly, that's where I am now, but as to when the much larger and popular MISQUANICUT State Beach will reopen remains unclear. When it does, expect social distancing measures to be in place. And as of now, travelers from out of state are still being ordered to self-quarantine for 14 days. That, of course, would not be doable for those who take day trips.
You got to do what they tell you to do. You got to self-quarantine for 14 days. How that works for a day tripper, it doesn't. And that's why we just have to really hope that pretty soon that the governor lifts that executive order that lets our friends from Massachusetts come see us.
Westerly's drive-in is still open since it's easy to social distance in cars, but restaurants aren't expecting as successful of a summer. They're more focused on just surviving.
If we can salvage the summer, then yes, it can still be successful. If we have to keep doing it as we're doing it, well, then each business will have to adapt their business model to, if not prosper, at least to survive. Governor Raimondo is allowing outdoor dining at restaurants, but tables must be spaced 8 feet apart, something that Brennan said just isn't possible at his restaurant. Rhode Island hopes to reach Phase 2 by the end of May. They have not set an estimated date as to when they'll begin Phase 3, when almost all businesses will be allowed to open under new guidelines and social gatherings can increase to 50 people. Now, in order to move to Phase 2 and 3, Rhode Island must see COVID-19 cases decrease for 2 weeks or have declining hospitalizations. Working for you in Westerly, Rhode Island, I'm Mike Masciadrelli, 22 News.